Welcome back, boys and girls, to another stream. Um, Yesterday, before stream ended, we did a long, arduous end journey. Extremely long and arduous. Can I mine this? Can I silk touch this and steal a cloud? I can. I just stole clouds. Gay. So can I just place this? Do you disappear? Ah, damn it. Yeah, so one of our goal wall, first of all, updated. Like our to-do list. Obviously we need a gunpowder farm. The proper sugarcane farm now that we're at the stage that we are gonna start needing those. We still got a bunch of this weird shit everywhere, but I don't really know what any of it does. So, I'm gonna just act like it doesn't exist. You belong with me. You also belong with me. And you also belong with me. I do, however, need some more cobble to fill you back up a little bit. Because I do not want to get lost anywhere and then just have no cobble. Let's go look at the wall of things that we need to do. Because rockets right now or whatever, I don't really care. I might have a bigger issue with... I need potatoes. I might have a bigger issue. Fucking take off these boots, bad. I don't even know if they actually do break slower with breaking, but we have bending, so at least we can repair them. What we want is for this fucking block to get off my screen, thank you. And then what we want is potatoes. And now, do not fret, it might look like we don't have a lot of potatoes, but boom, boom, boom. The villager pit will be burned. I need like a couple beds probably. And grab some planks. Make bed. Bed. Okay, so we got 4 beds. So I think that's what 2 extra villagers that we can place in our little villager area up here. I'm very tempted to also just drop a zombie into that pit and just let it go ham. Because we can heal them all. That's not a problem. Matey, have I got news for you? I'm gonna be adding a lot more beds for you boys. I just know that you guys need them for real. Out of my way. Yeah, get back on the lamp then, you fucking little freak. No, just put all the profession blocks here. You guys. Get the schmexy time, yeah? Thanks. I'm gonna go get a bunch more lecterns for y'all. I don't know if I've stolen many. I probably have. I need an unbreaking villager. For my, What's it called? What is the thing called? What is the thing? The elytra. For the elytra. Damn. Let me in the pit. No, no. Remove this fucking chair. Hello. Could your son grow up? I am mighty sure that your son is a nitwit. That wouldn't be the case, right? You wouldn't produce a nitwit. Right? You guys wouldn't do that. That could never be a nitwit. Let me pick this up real quick, and then let me get you off the table, because if little buddy comes back up here again... we're gonna have to trap him. You can't make noise here. I do never want to see a nitwit in my house again. Okay? Get me a damn villager that I can use, or don't get me a damn villager at all. You fucking inbred. Like, I kinda don't want the swastika table. That's not supposed to be a swastika table either. Boom, boom, boom. And you have another stack of potatoes. Now, have funky time. Do the thing. Maybe you weren't a nitwit. Maybe you weren't a nitwit and I just killed a child for no reason. There's potentially that. But we don't have to worry about that. As for bedrock gunpowder farm, for a bedrock gunpowder farm, I will have to quickly take a look at the... and I'm not going to do that. I will quickly have to take a look at the tutorial. No. Let me look it up. I have no clue what bedrock gunpowder farm looks like. YouTube. It's the best bedrock gunpowder farm.
is not a clickbait. You're looking at the fastest creeper farm for Bedrock and MCPE. It's 30 times faster than any other creeper farm. It can push mobs in just 0.7 seconds. That's how it's so much faster. And it can even reach higher using split density at a crazy rate of 12.
We can't do that one.
Here's how you can make a creeper farm in your Minecraft world. First, you'll need to find a large flat area to build it on. Next, you'll need to have the following materials and tools. Start by digging a 3x2 area like so, with 4 blocks on both sides, building the border like this. Repeat this process on the other side of the farm with the dimensions on screen, making the
So this is the one that it looks like I've built before, I think.
Spiders from spawning in the farm. Go back to the middle of the farm and place trapdoors. And now you'll need to cover the entire farm with trapdoors and slabs on the roof to prevent zombies and skeletons from spawning. Now position a tamed cat on both sides of the farm, pushing creepers to the middle. Now go back to the middle, digging 3 blocks down, placing water. Place more water at the end, making the tunnel deeper until it ends again. Now replace the last 4 blocks with magma. Place the hoppers going into the chest with glass above it, and lastly scaffold 120 blocks up, making a platform using glass and a door, and now you have a working aesthetic creeper farm.
Now in hardcore mode, you're gonna need lots of gunpowder. And if you're asking me why, stop playing Minecraft. It's because when you play Minecraft, obviously you need an elytra to fly around, and for elytra you need lots of rockets, and rockets take lots of gunpowder, and this is just the best gunpowder farm that you can make. In hardcore mode, you're gonna need lots of gunpowder. And if you're asking me why, stop playing Minecraft. It's because when you play Minecraft, obviously...
Stop farming gunpowder like this. Just build this simple farm instead.
This video will be building this.
Now we will do this, I guess. It's gonna be fucking expensive. So let's quickly get some signs and write down everything we're gonna need. Or maybe a book. No, I don't have a book and quill. Let's get a sign. Signs. We are gonna need, let's put this somewhere nice and obvious. We are gonna need a shulker of blocks. We are gonna need a shulker of trapdoors. We are gonna need, fuck, dude, do I want this to be a looting farm? Probably, because I'm never gonna AFK it, I don't think. So if we want it to be a looting farm, we can make it anything we want it to be, really. For now, we'll just do looting. We're gonna need we're gonna need a stack of ice. Not even. Let me quickly get this. And let me get to making trapdoors. So, boom, 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 boom. These 2 extra planks can fuck off. This side can also fuck off. We could toss this in here, we could toss that in there, we're gonna toss that in there. And then we're just gonna go trapdoor. This is gonna take a lot of fucking wood. a good thing. But we have a lot of wood. The way bedrock crafting works is fucking horrendous though, so this will take a while. Boom, 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 boom. Damn. I'm gonna check if I have oak logs upstairs. Kinda wanna use that system up on blocks. Import dark oak, plenty of them. Not many normal. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Once again, I have to build this like up in the ocean, so I'm gonna need a shulker of scaffolding. More logs, dude. Kinda using up my wood supply here, gang. Boom. Fuck it. Okay, so that's a shulker ready. What blocks do we want to use? I'm thinking we just use smooth stone, to be honest. Well, not like normal stone, but you know, the cooked stone. So what I'm gonna have to do is go up. I know we have a bunch of it already made. Somewhere. There it is. Get any more though, so let's go grab a bunch of stone and go bring it to the auto smelter. Well, not the auto smelter, the big cooker. And we should have a bunch of normal stone. Yep. Up. I just need whatever is needed to fill this back up. Boom. And then I'll just boop, 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 boop. boom. Put all the rest back in there. Down to the cooking setup. Now, I'm pretty sure the coal should have finally filtered through. Yep, okay. So we definitely have the fuel for this. I'm gonna manually put this in here, otherwise it's gonna take way too fucking long. To fill out. What? The fuck was that? Bow, bow. We'll put that in here. Boom. Well, that's cooking. Let's go get scaffolding to make our lives easier. Now, scaffolding should just be bamboo, I think, and a bunch of string, I think, and like sticks probably. Scaffold. It's just a bunch of string and bamboo. Yeah, that's not a problem. Let's go get a shulker. Let's go up. What the fuck? Let's go up. Let's go to the old base. Fucking leaf. Okay. Then down here, we just go to this layer. Boom, 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 boom. So what is that? I don't know how much it makes per, so we'll just bring enough for 4 fucking stack crafts. So that's just 4 stacks of string, mate. That's nothing. So go to the spider farm, which at some point we're also gonna have to move up into the sky somewhere. Above an ocean, preferably as well. So we just grab this. I'll just put all this in here for now. And boom. Fill that back up. And then go back. Go up. Have you grown up yet, sir? Oh, there's many children in there now. That's a good thing. We need to make scaffolding. this way. That's all the trapdoors that we need. We need a bunch of scaffolding, so boom, 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 boom. Get out for a sec. Boom, 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 boom. I think I brought way too much string. Huh. Peculiar, peculiar. We'll just put that up here in the mob chest. Boom. So that's pretty much, well, we'll put all the extra stuff in here too. So we need like, let's say 4 hoppers or something. That'll do. Do we use minecarts for collection? Nah, this is bedrock. Entities, nah. So we also need some ice because we have water. I think I have ice up here in the storage system. Packed ice, ice. I'm gonna need you a little bit, way too much. I'll just take a stack. And then I'm also gonna bring some packed ice to make the mobs move a little faster, because damn, I'm not gonna be sat there waiting for hours. That should do. Jump back down. Put that in here. Maybe some carpets so that the stuff doesn't like get stuck in the hoppers when I'm trying to collect it. How many do I get? 3? Dude, you're like a penis licker. I need more than 3. We'll use brown then. Boom, carpet. We're also gonna need chests, and I might as well make more hoppers because I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of gunpowder, depending on how big I make this. I know the recipe. I don't need to use that fuck-ass book. Boom, 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 boom. And then chests. We will not need that many. Hold on there. Put a couple back. Boom, boom, boom. So that's pretty much ready to go as well. I mean, I could bring some glass. Boom. Glass. We can use this to like see how many creepers are actually in the like creeper farm. We're probably gonna need slabs too. Smooth stone slabs because we have smooth stone. I'm gonna bring a crafting table. Boom, 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 boom. We need to get rid of these potatoes. Sort of. And then we're gonna have to go look at what Big Brother, Villager Man's, is saying. Why are you sleeping, brother? Nothing's gonna happen to yous out here, mate. Torches everywhere and shit. You know? Skip the night. I'd love it if one of you would grow up now. What do you take, by the way? Yeah, you're a useless dog, that's what you are. What you about, bruh? Get out of my face, lame ass. Do you want anything else yet? No. Get off my fucking ladder, buddy. Here, you can have that, Mr. Raccoon. Let's go check out. I was gonna go check on the smelter. The stone should be near done. I think it's loaded when I'm in my base. Because it's like all the way back here. Yes, it is. Boom, 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 boom. Put that all in yonder. Yeah, we'll wait for that last little stack to smelt. It's an item a second. It shouldn't take long. In the meantime, I'll go check if there's any like stuff in this base left that I need to get out and move. You can go because you're an entity. You can go because you're an entity. The microwave. Damn. The microwave. This we can take, this we can take. I mean, we don't need those. This will take. That. Any job block I will just take, to be honest. I'll take that. The bundles I don't really need anymore. They're pretty much useless. You know, just cause. You know, we have some oddities in here, I guess. I mean, they're down microwave, so, you know. I think that's the last one. Yes, it is. Boom. Let's go put this next to the other stuff. The fuck did I just pick up? Fuck out of here, seed. I love cloud boots, man. Boom. So we have this stuff, this stuff, this stuff. What we need now is to put this away. Put this away. I'll keep one extra. The microwave. We'll put the microwave right there. I don't think I can use it still. No, I can. I don't remember how it works per se. I don't know if it like does one or the whole stack. This is modded. That's probably why that's not working. Yeah, but let's say I have potatoes. And then if I do one, also no. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on with the microwave, that it's just not working. Smithing templates, iron, obsidian, and I guess let's go get started. We don't need all that. Let's check on the villagers one more time. You're not welcome in my estate. Let's check on you guys one more time. I need you to grow up while I finish my doobie. If you don't grow up while I finish my doobie off, we're gonna have problems. Okay, child. You're not gonna do it, are you? Alright, well, let's get out of here. Oh, this is so much better than the damn helicopter, dude. Unbelievable. So there is a big open wide ocean here. I don't know why my fireworks aren't making noise. But yeah, there is a massive ocean here. Like gargantuan ocean. So if we were to think about it, what is that? Oh, that's a portal. If we were to think about it, hello Trail Stalker. If we were to think about it, the best idea would be to put the creeper farm somewhere around here. Like right here would be perfect because that doesn't spawn mobs. Because it's the mushroom island, they don't spawn. Okay, I need to get higher up. Scaffolding. Just push that bad boy right there. Boom. Can I place you anywhere, dude? Man, scaffolding is autistic. What the f... I swear it's just you put it on the bottom and it just kind of goes. I don't know why it's doing all this. Don't tell me it's different on bedrock. Put that whole stack in there. I didn't know I had respiration, to be honest. I was not aware of that. Kinda nice though. Huh. Alright. That will all come floating up eventually anyway. Now we grab you. And then we go up. And then up here we'll start, I guess, our little... We can go higher, right? There's like a 300 limit now. I need some more scaffolding. And this farm isn't going to be near 300 blocks. So we'll keep going for a little. It's like the water's full of shit. Okay, this is really slow on bedrock. I can't lie, this takes a long fucking time. We'll go on like exactly 100. So I kind of just wasted a bunch, but you know. Just let that crumble. Like this, and then we'll just get a couple blocks. Break this. And then we'll just do this. Switch these out, because that'll be annoying. Make a little platform. Like this. We'll make it bigger because we need to like have a killing thing. And then what we'll do is just build it all out in one go. I don't really think I need to search any of this up. And then we can place you, and you. I'll place one of these as well so I can put all my shit in there that we're not really gonna need. Yeah, fuck these two. Shouldn't really need all that. I don't need that, I don't need that. I might need this and that. I didn't bring a bed, so I might honestly just quickly go grab a bed. Good thing is we're not too far away from base, so we can get there rather quick. But it's also not close enough to base to make me lag or whatever. I am gonna go in my mine real quick and check if I can get the chunk minion to work, like in my base, so that my base is always loaded. And then my villagers will always just be ready. It's so nice to finally be able to fly over my estate. It's crazy because, like, if you look at it, this is an insane seed. Because, like, right here is my thing. Over there's a jungle temple. Right here's a pillager tower. Right there is the stronghold with a village on top. World spawn is like 400 blocks. If even that. I came to grab a bed. That's what I came to grab. That's right. Here, have some kelp, buddy. I'm also gonna need some torches. Oh. And, I mean, fuck the chunk loader, I don't really care. Check on the villagers. I mean, I doubt anything's gonna have changed, but... yeah, they're all still babies. Okay, so just to be safe, I'm gonna light this up. Or I flood it. I don't think I have my shovel on me though. And not up there either, so. Make sure nothing can spawn here. Hammerhead whales and shit, what the fuck? Once we actually get to like making a giant aquarium build, it's gonna look so sick. The good thing is now that I'm actually on keyboard and mouse more often, again, we're gonna skyrocket our progress, because I build a lot faster and stuff on this. Boom. I don't think anything should spawn here. But also my render distance is like on 28 or something. That doesn't spawn enemy mobs, so that should not be a problem. I do not know how the dinosaurs count towards mob cap though, so that could end ugly, but you know, fuck it. I haven't got much of another option at the moment. I'm gonna turn my render distance down because it's just not necessary. That'll make the game run a bit better. So this platform is still a goddamn 1 block center, which is not what we need. We need that. And then up, here we can put what we're gonna have happening here is chest will pull out here. So we're gonna need hopper here. Also put the bed down. Drop this fucking sand. Hoppers. So we're gonna grab these, put them here. And then right here, we're gonna put indents in the floor. So we grab the crafting tables that I brought. Grab one. Put it down. Do this. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Do the same here, there, here, 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 here. You know, all the way around. Get this. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then to make it look pretty, I guess, let's get some trapdoors because we have a lot. So we're gonna need this. Let's get some trapdoors and then do this. This will also keep me a little more distance from the actual mobs. And then boom, 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 boom. So that they like that, and then we do this, this. We grab this slab, we grab the slab, we go around. We make more slab. We bring this all the way around. Like this. Corners aren't really relevant. It's nice to do them, but you don't really have to. And then I want to do a circle of glass around, but I think that I might have not brought enough. What's the doctor in glass? No. Okay, so how is my lighter doing? We're chilling. This way. We are schmoving. Look at that bird, bae. Some free KFC in the air. Hell yeah. We've arrived. Glass. Iron. You. None of that left. Oh, boom. And then we go up. And we go back. Check the villagers again. Still babies, huh? Oh, hold on. One of you brothers is grown up, isn't he? Yes. So if we replace these. You, gentlemen. Powerful. Abysmal. Why are you sleeping when you could be having a job? Sharp 4 for a fucking stack. Are you crazy, lad? You must be off your rockers. Get in the damn fucking... Man, what are you talking about with your crazy fucking deals, man? I can't even sleep. What are you doing, lad? It's the middle of the day, brother. Give me a book on your first trade, man. What is this, man? Don't give me all that bullshit. I don't want it. Come on, brother. Get out your bed. Yes, get out the bed. Let me have a look. Cursor vanishing, man. What are you fucking thinking, brother? I don't die, so like it's not really a good book for me. I can't use it. Can I sleep yet? Okay, good, because it's getting on my nerves. Frostwalker, I don't need that one. I already have Frostwalker boots for the A. Feather falling 3, man. What are you talking about? You rat. poor man. You're really fucking me here, brother. You know, your wife hates you, you know, because you always give me these shit trades so your family can't eat, and your wife's been starving. So if you give me a good trade, we could be in good business, you know. You give me unbreaking, we'll be in business, mate, because I need unbreaking. I always need unbreaking. Don't you even dare give me mending or some shit, man. I already have that. Man, do your job there. Fucking look at the sea, mate. What am I gonna do with that? Fucking Riptide, you are a disgrace to your family. Dude, you're an abysmal creature with your big fucking nose, you know. No one likes you. You fucking Jew. Mate, get out the fucking way. I mean, you're hungry for a job, I can see, but buddy, you're just not meeting the qualifications, mate. Don't make me smite you down with the power of Zeus. I can do that. Trust me, I can. Multi-shot, mate. I'll multi-shot some lightning on you if you don't hurry up. I can channel, you know, lightning with my trident that I stole from Poseidon. You inbred domicile. Fuck. You little fucking dickwad. Come on. What am I gonna do with Thorns 1, mate? Not even 3, not even 2. 1, brother. What is your problem? Quick charge. You are a fucking disgrace to your family. Yes, you. A fucking bookshelf. You know what I'm gonna do to you once I find out where you live. I mean, I know where you live. I built this fucking place. So what are you? Come on. Power 3, mate. I'ma give you a power fist to your face if you don't fucking hurry up and give me unbreaking, you fucking disgusting rat. Ooh. Buddy, I have a whole ass creeper farm to build. All I need is unbreaking. If you don't give it to me soon, I'm gonna give you my hands in your face, brother. You'll get a free jaw surgery, man. Free jaw rebuilding. You fucking dirty slut. If I see the word loyalty in my fucking screen one more time, I'm gonna beat your ass. I hope you realize that. Okay, buddy? Maybe one of your brothers wants a job. Maybe you're just you. Ooh, you wanna get your ass beat. You wanna get smacked up top the head, don't you, buddy? Here, your brother. Better not be you. Fuck, you're a miscreant. I hate your entire being. Your life is miserable. You live in a pit that I made in my front lawn. I own you. Sir, I would like to get some Unbreaking 3. I will even take 2 at this point, but 1 was abysmal. That would have cost me like fucking a stack of emeralds for a book. And like a lot of levels. Buddy. Huh? I'll break your nose, buddy. That's what's about the huh. Oh my god. Hurry up, man. You're a funny guy. You're a funny guy, you know that. You're a real funny fella until I beat you and chop your nose off with my axe. Or with my netherite sword that has sharpness 5, fire aspect 2. Oh? Oh. Oh, buddy. I'm not done yet. Fire aspect 2, Unbreaking 3. Looting 3. I just know that wasn't it. Knockback 2. And mending. So if you don't want to get beat up the head with that, I recommend you give me fucking Unbreaking. Oh, I wanna beat you to death. I wanna beat you to death, brother. You don't understand how close you are to being put in a pit and forgotten about for rest of eternity. Do you understand? Hurry up your goddamn... Oh, you're scamming me with your scamming operation? Who do you think you are? I request an Unbreaking 3 book, not Unbreaking 1 for 15 goddamn smackers, you fool. Piecing 4. What am I? Some kind of hunter? I will, one of these days, find out where your family lives. Do not fret, they will not live after I find them. Boom. You are a disgrace to my empire. You ever heard of a tyrant? You know, it's not what I'm looking for, say, but I will take it, fine gentlemen. I will take it. I will simply extort one of your brothers into giving me Unbreaking. Protection 4 is definitely a nice matter, though. I don't have that, you see, on most of my stuff. So I think first of all, before we do anything, I need to set up an emerald farm, which might sound like it would be hard, you know, but I can make certain blocks and items that would prove otherwise. I can make a vacuum hopper and a quantum miner that just spits out resources. I mean, that's literally all. It just spits out resources. Doesn't even mine them, it just spits them out. Oh yeah, the bee farm. Let's check up on that. There should be plenty of honey waiting for me. Now there is this little thing I can make called a vacuum hopper. A hopper. A hopper of special type. Here, suction hopper. So I just need some iron and a morph chest. Some iron and a morph chest. So if I grab you, and then I grab some iron, more chest, and then we'll just grab some random building blocks to encase this thing a little bit, together with power cable. We'll only need like 3. I don't think the suction hopper takes, I think that's like a non-powered block, but I'm pretty sure this thing, yep, just kind of pulls shit on it. So if I then put a chest under it and do this, and then boom, goes in the chest. Who could have expected? So if I then take this combination of stuff and go downstairs into my mines, this is where we need to be. So we grab these, and we just boop, boop, and then we'll build a little thingy here. A little thingy that will just encapsulate the whole system. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to do this. We're going to put the chest will be right there with the, no, it'll be one higher actually. Chest will be right there. The vacuum hopper right there, and then first we'll add some more storage space under this. Everything I'm buying is just being sucked into the hobby. So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna just do this. This won't work. I'm gonna have to do it like this. So, boom, 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 and then boom, 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 and then I can just add chests in length here for as long as I want, pretty much. Do one more. Now this system should generate me pretty much every ore in the game, and smooth stone for absolutely free, basically, because I'm making infinite power in this system here. So if we now grab the quantum miner, which just spits out shit, and we can make this system faster by making more generators like these. But this should now just start filling up these chests with shit. And for a matter of fact, I can just... But yeah, this will just mine for me. And as you can see, it just kind of spits out emeralds. I will probably have to look into better power generation. I do know there is like nuclear shit somewhere. I still have no idea how to get corn and stuff. Like, haven't seen it. So here. These might be worth it to just use a lot of it at the same time. Yeah, here, this is for the nuclear reactor. See, this isn't expensive. We can make this real easily. But we're also gonna have to set up like our actual like factory at some point. And I'm gonna let this system run for a minute, and then I'm gonna put a sorter on it. If I remember how to do it. Because having a storage sorter down here will help. And then we can just put item frames on the chests, you know. And as you can see, it's just gently spitting out resources. Ever so gently. So in total, I think this thing only spits out 9. All of these. So if we do this, we can sort of let it already sort somewhat. As you can see, it just kind of chooses at random what resource to spit out. But this is something that I can just AFK, and I'm pretty sure it just goes as fast as I can pump power into it. But that's not something that I really need to worry about right now. I mean, it is, because this is my only source of emeralds right now. So scrap the creeper farm for a minute. Let's put all that stuff on hold for now. So put all this in here. Let's sort this whole situation out. Let's get more geothermal generators pumping power and see if that changes stuff. Let's just get more in-depth view with the machine stuff in general. Get all the way down. The book. Generators. Water generator. 30 RF and 10 milliliters of steam. See, the thing is, this makes a steam byproduct that I don't like. This doesn't. This absolutely does not. So if I just make a bunch of these, which Lord knows how expensive they are. Let's check real quick. Lava generator. Holy shit. Okay, we're about to up our power. Production by a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna need that much. So we're gonna need a bunch of gold. Gonna need a bunch of iron, because I need to go scoop up lava. Whatever amount. I don't really know, man. This 10 buckets, so 10 generators. So let's go scoop lava. No better place for lava than the end. Not the end, the nether. Hello? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Hey. Lava. Lava. Lava sources. The elytra is so nice. I'm creaming. Where is all the lava? I need access to this lava here, sir. That should be enough lava for now. I will return. Do not fret. I'm a professional gamer. What can I say? Okay, let's go make these lava generators so that we can start producing millions of ores for free out of nothing, because I have infinite power. Because this add-on is not properly made. Let's go make a bunch of lava generators. Boom. 10 of the bastards. There goes a lot of my shit. This doesn't go in here. Boom, boom. Actually, that cost me basically nothing now that I look at it. For a matter of fact. We're gonna need these. I'm gonna need more pipe. 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 Okay. Grab this. This one singular pipe can just remain. And then we're gonna go down into the mines, where the whole setup shaboing boing thingy majiggy is. Wrong pit. Let me take a quick swig of iced tea. Yeah, she's good. Alright. We continue. How do we go about this to make it not look poo-poo? I need lava, so what we need is this, and then we need a power off, so boom, 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 boom. And then we should be able to just boom, 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 boom. And then we should be able to just... Can I take this from the top? I can. And then we should be able to just do this. I think my lava production is less than adequate, though. Well, no, it isn't. What the fuck? Now we're talking. So how fast is this thing spitting out resources? So it's limited by... It's limited by tick speed and not by... It's limited by tick speed and not by thingy-majiggy. Okay, that changes things a little bit. That means I need more of them. Because now I have, like, a lot of power. Did that shit just get sucked up into my fucking storage system? It did. How are we doing down here anyways? So, yeah. We're gonna need more quantum miners. Let me mine this out. Because I'm gonna need to place them, like, here. Now the real question becomes, could I give this thing power from underneath? Is that a possibility? No, okay, that makes this a little bit gay and annoying and stupid. Just patch that up with anything, I don't really care. So that means we're gonna have to bring cables around here, like this, and then cables around here, like this, and then we can encase all of this in a little bit of something that doesn't look like fucking cables and shit. My torch just got sucked into the system. This belongs in here. But yeah, this should still be loading, yep. Okay, and then we can just block this up as well to prevent any leaking of blocks. No, not there. And then we'll grab these. What the fuck? Okay. I've not seen that happen yet. But now we can just do this all around. Okay, it got sucked into the system. Of course it did. And then we'll just put some more of this on the top here to make it look somewhat different, I guess. I don't know. And then we drop boom, 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 boom. And then we go in here, take out all this mess again. Loading up, loading up. Okay, and now we need to check what it is that I need to make more miners. Quantum miner. Okay, so, you know, we can very easily do that. So I'm just gonna get to that. This is ridiculous. I mean, this system, I don't think it produces me diamonds, but it produces me emeralds, which is what I need to basically buy diamonds off of villagers. So that doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna make as many as my money will allow. All of this is being powered by this one fucking thing that just picks up lava buckets every couple seconds. but because one bucket in Minecraft is 1,000 milliliters, and these things only they use like 25 milliliters per tick or whatever, it's basically infinite energy because it just can't run out. Because the machine only takes 5 to actually, you know, what is it? It only takes 5 to actually, fuck, I forgot what it's called. To do its action. So that means that I am just producing like thousands of RF a tick. Well, power RF, probably, you know, for what is essentially free. So we can never run out, which is very nice. So we need pickaxe. Fuck it, make 9 out of bastards. Explosive pickaxe. Okay, that just didn't make 10 of them. And then we go quantum miner. So spread that around, do that, and then pickaxe, boom. Make a good amount of these bastards. And this will forever solve my emerald crisis, I'm pretty sure. I don't even think I'll have to trade for emeralds. But that's what I want. I'm playing modded. I want it to have not vanilla. So this is the type of shit I want. Big factories. I want to be able to make big factories for shit. Down to the mines, actually. Now I could theoretically also put a chunk loader on this shit, which could go horribly wrong, so I'm not gonna do that. I might maybe make another storage system and just put that down here though, because I feel like that'll make it easier for me. Look at that, we've already earned a bunch of emeralds back while I was gone. So now I can just boop, 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 boop. And these will start pooping out resources left, right, and center, right? So now if I go look in this chest, now the thing is we could make this worse because I have 5 more of these. So what I can do is I can just remove this. Do this. I removed way too much. But yeah, I can just... No, these things can't go from the top. Fuck. So if I just do this. This factory will produce me all these ores. Just like that. You can like sort of hear the heartbeat of my Minecraft world's tick rate. So if I encapsulate all this, and this time I'm gonna do it with the idea of expansion in mind, because this is something that could be very broken if I do it right. So that can be filled. Block all this in. I don't really care about how this looks. At some point I'll like fine tune it, but right now it really just needs to work. Look at that. This is beautiful, this creation. My evil machinations come out into play. Gah, 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 gah. We can do that. And then in here, we should be able to just remove this. What I am going to do is that, so I can access this. I don't think the storage system is keeping up, gang. I need another hopper. We may or may not be producing stuff too fast for my shit to hold up. Look at this, dude. This is foul. I need to have a viewing window in this. My evil creation. It is alive. Look at it. Now, as I thought, this is just basically infinite stuff. The one problem, though. Oh my god. The one problem is this storage system is never in a million years fast enough to deal with this. The good thing is we can turn this system off by breaking. I need like a tunnel to get down there. By breaking this fine gentleman right here. This guy, if we break it, that will turn off the whole thing. So it's not like it's gonna crash my game when I don't want it to. Or whatever. I am gonna put emeralds there. Do they come in fast enough? I want emeralds to be like the second backlog item then. So if I could take 31 emeralds, put them there. That should theoretically, I mean this is gonna fill up really fast, this chest, probably, because of this. But ideally I would have this go into a dropper. And that dropper would have an, I would then go ice path along this. So like then I would have to do this. And then I would have to oh my god. I may or may not have broken it a little too much here, but you know, nothing that could hurt a man. Okay, I need to turn the factory off for a bit. Just break that. And then do this. Let all that go down. Hopper looks fucking frozen. So ideally what I would have is a dropper, which I'll have to go make. Aren't droppers like extremely cheap? They are, I can make that down here. So we need redstone and cobble, which now that I think about it, might be a difficult thing down here. So ideally what I'd have is a dropper that will hopefully drop it as quick as it comes in, which is tight out. I'm still gonna have to go up because I need to make a fucking observer clock. Which is annoying. Observer clock. We have observers, first of all. I have one. I also need a sticky piston. Do I have a lever? I don't have a lever. That is a little bit gay. Cobble. I don't have any cobble down here. Fuck. Fucking wrong pickaxe. Sick. And then we need some quartz. Oh fuck, dude. I think I remember how this is done. I think it's that. Fucking knew it. And then we need a stick. A singular stick. But now I have to deal with having 4 and a plank on me. Fuck the plank. We grab this, make that into a lever. Go back downstairs. So, first of all, I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to need that. The hopper will be here, which means my observer will have to be, for my dropper, has to be here. Right. And then my observers will have to be one facing this way, one facing this way. And that should just spam click activate that shit. Which I can then, if I place this piston here, activate it. And then that. Now I can turn it off. Right? So if I then do this. No, not yet. Not yet, not yet. Let me break these. Replace them with this to make it look a little nicer. I forgot a fucking water bucket, dude. And then just fill this in and this. And then if I do boom. Okay. I need a water bucket. Does this shulker box have a water bucket? I mean, I doubt it. But maybe. No, but it has iron, which I can in turn use to make a bucket, which I can then in turn use to go here and grab a water bucket. Boom! Which I can get then in turn place in here, which I can then in turn cover up with fucking glass. And then this we can just fill in. And then if we turn this boy on, and then we grab our cables. Let me make sure the system isn't filled with a bunch of shit. I want emeralds to be the first line on every single chest. Actually, fuck that. I'll just fish them out. We don't have a sorting system yet. Until then, we'll just say what it is, you know. So if we fill that in now, production should start. The fucking vacuum hopper, dude. I mean, I could theoretically set this up in a way that I have water make it flow down into a normal hopper. Because the suction hopper just seems to be poop. It's just a bitch to work with. Turn you off for a bit. Actually, turn you on. This is going as fast as it possibly can, so if I do this, then I can cover this up again. Put the shit away. And then I'm gonna have to do some rebuilding of the inner part of this. You guys, I'm gonna have to move. You, I'm gonna have to move. You, I'm gonna have to move. So if we take these and then place them here, and I'll place this bitch. Fuck. I'll place this bitch right here. And then we'll just have to wire it all up again. And you know, we love wiring stuff up. We just love it. So just get one that goes up somewhere. Probably not this one though. I go around like this. Make it look somewhat better. Come on now. I'm a builder. What the fuck am I doing? No, I don't really think a spill of water would do anything bad. But you know, better to prevent than to find out. And then we'll just put a source of water back in this corner here, and then in this corner here. Yep. So let's get water. I'm gonna need something that will like stop the shit though once it's on. So we're gonna like not stop the farm, but like stop it once it's like, oh fuck, you'll figure it out too. Stop it once it's on the hopper, the water. So let's get a fence, a wall. Just do that. That'll work. And what we do is we just get a bucket of water over here again. And then with this bucket of water, we're first of all going to make an infinite water source here. Because I'm getting sick of having to run out all the way over there. I think what I have to do is put this in the roof. Come on. Let me in. And I would place this one. And I think all of this should then redirect the water the way I want it to fucking go instead of the wrong way. All into the center, I think. Theoretically speaking, you know. This whole farm is just a theory. But if I do this and then turn you on, that'll start dropping. Okay, let me quickly fix up this fucking build a bit. This doesn't need to be visible. This doesn't belong in here. This doesn't. Yeah, fuck all this sorting shit out. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'll grab these. Put them like this. Okay. And then if we grab the pipe, put it back. That doesn't work. But there's still hope. I just thought of something that we should only be able to do because technically, because of the way that they set the shit up in their files. So I'm gonna have to go in. So I'm just gonna hope my lever doesn't break. Yes, my strong ass lever. Hold back the nefarious water. My lever waterlogged. Okay. That's new. So all of this. I can theoretically do better. Just gonna mine everything up. Everything besides storage. What I'm about to do will require a lot of iron and a good bit of finagling, but it'll be sick. So really all I need to change is I'm gonna get my hoppers here, do this, and then 10 quantum miners, fill this in, and then we will grab our 10 quantum miners and we will simply do this. You know, the majority of this fucking factory is in my goddamn way. I don't need this anymore, I don't think. I think my power is just permanently on. This is gonna fill in. This battery I can just fucking move. And now that should keep working. I need to move the battery again. I should pretty much reinitialize the whole factory besides this thing. Because I need to power this from here. So, boom. Optimize the factory a little more too. Who could have thought? And then we'll just fill this in with this. And then we just have to take cables and go around the side. And then we realize that we're lacking cables because they're turning into the whatever the fuck these are. And now a whole stack of them just disappeared in your inventory because, you know, life could never be easy. Fuck. That's like slightly annoying. This is gonna be very budget, but I need cables, so. Boom, boom, need one of those, and then we need two of these. In the meantime, I will actually replace these with these. And then I can waterlog them. Give me 2 copper, bitch. for the rest, we should be pretty much done. I will just put there. Then we will have to go all the way around. This needs to be stopped for a second. Okay, so this is stage 1. This is a very easy way to do this now. Now that we've roughed out the kinks a bit. And thought about it for more than 2 seconds. So many emeralds. Holy shit. Yeah, if we turn it on now, the stream of items should just start blowing. Ah, it's good to be a mechanic. Well, what I might do is get some better hopper input on that thing, on that dropper. Some more hoppers on it. Yeah, this is it. This is the move. We have a factory to produce a lot of stuff now, which is turned on by this. Look at that. Isn't that just amazing looking? Let me grab these. I might have to stack some mine carts for storage or whatever at some point. Now let's turn it off. Put the extra cable here. Fucking put that up top. All this just for the emeralds, to be honest. Wait a minute. Why am I even using this dropper system? I could just make this all go straight into the chests. If I flow water far enough. Wacht.